So everyone, and welcome back to another Let's Talk Idle. This time a very fairly unknown one called Wall Destroyer by Tellurium. So this is a little bit of a game that has been linked to me by someone in the YouTube comments on an earlier video, and I decided to check it out. So what is Wall Destroyer? Well, the game is fairly simple, similar to Cookie Clicker. You have something to click that gives you cash. A cash you buy stuff to click for you, and that's mostly it. Now, it does have some interesting ideas in there. For example, whenever you get cash, you also do damage, or the other way around, doesn't matter. And with that damage, you can destroy walls. And when you destroy walls, you can then destroy more walls. Well, the objective of the game is pretty much to destroy as many walls as you want to. And every time you destroy a wall, the next wall you find will have more health, so you'll have to do more damage in order to destroy it. There's also another resource that you will get fairly early on in the game, which is called bricks. Bricks allow you to do sort of like magic stuff, which is just specific buildings that require bricks. Very later on, you can also buy a building that creates bricks for you. And yeah, you can just use that to buy more stuff, and way later in the game you'll even get fourth wall bricks that allow you to get specific fourth wall upgrades, but more importantly it allows you to build some really nice buildings like the Black Obliterator, which is the best building in the game. And yeah, apart from that, there's a ton of upgrades that you unlock by just having a lot of one building. And the important part about these upgrades is these upgrades stay between resets. Now, this game also has a reset mechanic, as you would have guessed, and basically when you destroy a wall, you get bricks, fourth wall bricks, and stuff like that. Maybe you get even space bricks, which are really you get for really special upgrades, or what is that other thing? There's also some other brick, I think the reality bricks or something, I don't know. And you can also use those for specific upgrades. And yeah, at some point you'll get an upgrade that allows you to rewind time. So, what happens with rewind time? It's a bit different from full resets now. The game it's still a reset in that when you do it, you go back to the very start of the game. You can click on this to create stuff, build your first buildings again, and then go down the list. But the thing is, all of your upgrades they stay, and from destroying walls, you also gain cosmic knowledge. And with cosmic knowledge, whenever you reset, what it does is it adds your cosmic knowledge to your future time capsules. So what do future time capsules do? Well, future time capsules themselves do absolutely nothing. However, when you reach certain thresholds with the future time capsules, you unlock certain upgrades. For example, I got this one right here for reaching 10,000 capsules, and the next one will be on 20,000 capsules. So you just unlock all of these different upgrades that you can get. These are really powerful upgrades you get with your future time capsules. So that's usually why you rewind. Not for the actual resource in itself, but for reaching these thresholds. You can then buy more powerful upgrades. So what else is there? I guess I could demonstrate the rewind time. Boop, there you go. Rewind time. Now you also unlock this thing right here, which lets you create bricks by just clicking, which you can't do from the start, but you unlock it later through some upgrade, I think. Something here, I don't really know. And with that, you can then kickstart your way into more of the powerful buildings right away. That being said, even though clicking usually is the most powerful thing, since everything in the game costs so much and takes so long to get, it's like, do you really want to sit here and click all day, or do you just want to let it run and then come back later, some other day? Problem with that though is that there is no offline gain. If the game is not currently running in any one of your browser windows, then you're not gaining anything. Which is really sad. I think if there was like an offline game, I think this game would be more appealing to me over longer periods of time. But right now I feel like, I don't know if I should really, like, Just the thing is, this is like sort of like a routine I've gone into where every time I start my PC, I just start this game and then I let it running and I let it run, and when I go to bed, I close the game again and then I repeat the next day. And very later in the game, when you reach some of the more powerful walls, it takes you like multiple days to actually reach the amount of damage you need to kill it. So yeah, that's not very nice. But yeah, that's about it. But yeah, also there's achievements, but the achievements don't really do that much. They're just there to like, well, show you what you've done. So yeah, I think that's it. That has been Wall Destroyer. I think it's got fairly solid ideas, certainly, but it because of the absence of offline gain and the absence of actual things to do other than clicking, which doesn't it's not worth it in my opinion over longer periods of time. There's just not much there. So yeah, that's been Wall Destroyer by Tellurium. See you guys next time.